Hi, my name is Brian Docherty. My 4 children have twice been kidnapped by Irish police and social services at the request of Police Scotland and the Scottish Government. I now have 20 questions for First Minister Nicole Sturgeon. Why have you done nothing, First Minister, to help my children kidnapped twice by the Irish state because my wife and I reported paedophilia to you? First Minister, 2 days after I wrote to you and the Irish Prime Minister Enda Kenny complaining of illegal surveillance against my family, our children were removed illegally by 8 armed Garda and 5 social workers without a warrant or any legal justification. Is the timing of this just coincidental, or did you approve this action? Was the joint operation against my family by the Scottish and Irish governments involving Police Scotland and Irish social services motivated by a desire to cover up this illegal action just before the national elections in February in Ireland and in May in Scotland? First Minister, as you know, a task force was set up to discredit me and destroy my family using completely falsified information invented by contacts to your government. The first shameful case against my family by Police Scotland was thrown out of court in February 2015 after we reported an elite paedophile ring to your government only a few months earlier in November 2014. A judge ruled that this false information was not to follow us. Did the Scottish Government approve Police Scotland to attack my family and remove our children for a second time in December 2015 against all laws and decency? First Minister, as a result of false reports written by Police Scotland and Scottish Social Services, our children were violently removed by Irish police and social services twice. Do you not think it is the responsibility of the Scottish Government to remedy this injustice? Our children have been taken from us without any legal accusation, First Minister, or justification. Why will the Scottish Government not help my family? The Scottish Government has repeatedly refused to intervene to help my children, illegally kidnapped by Irish social services, because of false referrals by Police Scotland. Why will the Scottish Government not respond in the name of the First Minister or the Justice Secretary to my letters? The reports written by Police Scotland and Scottish Social Services are known to be false and heinous, First Minister. Why will you do nothing to help my family? Given that the Scottish Government is fully aware that the reports sent against our children are not only false but criminal, will the Scottish Government accept liability for the actions of Scottish public bodies, including the criminal and institutionally paedophilic Police Scotland? Our children have been assaulted in the Irish care system, including our baby son getting a black eye while in so-called care. Why does this not concern you or the Scottish Government? You are fully aware, First Minister, that our children have been taken from us illegally. Why will you, as First Minister, not liaise with the Irish Government to ensure the rightful return of our children? Surely if you really cared about the safety and well-being of Scottish citizens, particularly children, you would want to ensure, First Minister, that what has happened to my family by police and social services in Scotland never happens to another Scottish family. For our children, being split up and removed away from their family is like being in prison. Why will you not help our children be reunited with their parents and family? As First Minister, is it not concerning for you that 4 Scottish children have twice been illegally kidnapped by the Irish state, working in collaboration with police and social services in Scotland? Why will the Scottish Government not insist that the Irish Government return our 4 children to us? Or is the Scottish Government, First Minister, instructing their Irish counterparts to hold on to our children? Is it not true that the Scottish Government orchestrated the removal of our children using Police Scotland and Aberdeenshire Council Social Services to attack my family because we discovered there was an elite paedophile network operating in Alex Salmon's constituency, which is why the Scottish Government will not now get involved to help my family. You are aware, First Minister, from my letters and emails, and my wife's, that we have been denied all legal rights in Ireland. Why will the First Minister of Scotland not intervene to ensure justice? As a solicitor, you're aware of the utter illegality of the actions by the Scottish and Irish governments against my family. Why have you permitted this, First Minister? As a solicitor and the First Minister of Scotland, you're aware that my wife and I have been unlawfully denied access to the reports written by the Scottish authorities acting illegally. Why will you not instruct your government, your National Police Force, Grampian NHS and Aberdeenshire Council to obey the law and comply with our subject access requests? The Scottish Government and yourself, First Minister, are aware there have been many attempts on the lives of my wife and I while our children have been in care for the past 9 months. Why will you not do something about this? Do you accept, First Minister, that you and the Scottish Government are fully responsible for the lengthy persecution of my family?